Ladies, I'm here on the Shin. I'm gonna do a news video here. We're gonna talk about some NFL. To start off, got probably a busy week ahead. Ahead. Friday, I'm doing the Cavs Celtics, but it's only recap I have played because there's a lot of games Saturday. I'm gonna be recapping NASCAR, the Xfinity Cup races over the weekend. I'm gonna review the pay-per-view coming up, Elimination Chamber. Wrestling, so it's gonna be a lot of stuff this week, and I just want to get this news video in. Now I might do another one Friday, depending on what there is, but so let's start with some NFL. The Broncos, Purdy report, they aren't expected to have trade interest in hashtag 49ers wide receiver Deebo Samuel per Chris to Mason. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where else he'll go. I don't think many teams have interest in Deebo Samuel. Had a really down year. I don't think teams are interested in him right now. Like, who even wants him right now? Like, he just had such a fall off. He's getting older, lots of mileage, and is often injured. Like, at best, you can probably get like a fourth round pick for Deebo Samuel. But why would you want to trade for a guy that's really washed? He used to be good, man. But he just sucks. So, some pretty big NFL draft news here regarding Abdul Carter. Purdy report, per Adam Schefter, doctors told Abdul Carter that surgery on his right foot is not advisable. End quote. I couldn't be more confident that this will be non-factor where he's drafted. He will put on a show at his pro day. End quote from Drew Rosenhaus. That's kind of sketchy because there's always going to be a chance of re-injuring that foot. It's a minor setback. I mean, we'll see if he drops at all. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I think he could be one of the top players in this draft class. Really like Abdul Carter. Just have to see what he does with that right foot. If he does choose to get surgery on it, or he chooses not to. So, Purdy report, the Patriots aren't currently expected to pursue star wide receiver T. Higgins, but they plan to fill out the wide receiver trade market, per Chad Graff. I mean, it feels like one report I see he's targeted by the Patriots, next day he's not targeted by the Patriots. We'll see if he stays with the Bengals. We'll see if they pay him. The Patriots, I doubt he hits the mark, and the Bengals tagging him, and I doubt they want to give up draft capital for T. The Patriots could still save money with this and draft a receiver like Torrey McMillan, but I don't know if he would choose to. I don't know if T. Higgins would choose to go to New England anyways, though. Just my opinion, though. So test yesterday revealed that potential number 1 pick Abdul Carter has a stress reaction in his right foot. So that's what's the injury with his foot, a stress reaction. And the Penn State standout he will have to decide soon whether he wants to have that surgery or if he chooses not to. He would miss up to 8 weeks if he did go through having surgery. Man, it's awful. Injuries suck. Man, this dude's gonna try his hardest to freaking fall to the Eagles. We'll see if he does get that surgery. Even if he did, I'd still take him, because I think he's just too good of a player to pass up. Like, I really do. Like, I think he's gonna be a top 3 or 4 pick, maybe 5 at worst. So, let's get some stuff from Shefty here. Only a few things there from JPA. So, per Jamison Hensley, Justin Tucker made his first public statement in almost a month. So, the Ravens kicker, he has all those allegations, sexual misconduct. For a second time, he disputed the allegations. He said, these claims are simply not true, he told Outkick. I mean, I hope he's right that he didn't do anything, but it looks really bad on his part. I think one of the reports allegedly, when this first came out, there was like he had like ejaculated on like I think the seats or something, whatever. But do you really think he's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I did that? No. He's not just gonna say, oh, I did it. But, you know, he's not gonna come out and say it. But I mean, there's too many accusers. Of course, the interview was without Kick, but there's just too many accusers, man. If there was maybe one, I'd be like, I don't know if this is true, but I mean, it's like 16, 17 that have accused him. I don't believe him. And he's basically saying, without saying it, he's basically like, oh, I'm completely innocent of these fake charges, I'm sorry. Nah, I can't believe that. If it was one or two claims, I might believe him, but 16 makes it very difficult to believe him. And when you just say, oh, these claims are simply not true, why are they not true? Basically, his way is saying he did it without saying it. Allegedly. So here's a story via Jeff Legwold. Travis Hunter said Thursday it is super important to him to be the #1 overall pick in April's NFL draft, and that he is ready, willing, and uniquely, how the fuck you say that word? Uniquely, able to play on both sides of the ball in his professional career. Wow, it's super important to him to get the biggest payday possible, the #1 pick. Wow. So Myles Garrett, this is a story via Daniel Ofusi. Myles Garrett is not open to a contract extension with the Cleveland Browns, as the team remains adamant that it will not accede to the star pass rusher's trade requests. It's going to be interesting to watch, man. Why would they not trade him? Like, they're not going anywhere anyways. You might as well try and get some draft capital. They're absolutely insane to not trade him and rebuild. Like, I get Myles Garrett is a really, really great player. You don't want to trade him. But the best thing to do is get draft capital. Like, I know you would hate losing a player that status, but he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there. And if he doesn't want to be there, he's not going to sign an extension. You get draft capital. You don't let Myles Garrett, you do not let a player like that walk away for nothing. If he doesn't want to be there, trade him, get draft capital. And if they don't, then the Browns are Andrew Berry is retarded, but we already knew that. The Chiefs have informed Pro Bowl guard Trey Smith that he'll be franchise tagged per source. Smart move by the Chiefs there. Retain Trey Smith. Going through here. So NFL teams were informed today 2025 salary cap will be $279.2 million per club. So there's that. So the New Orleans Saints, their general manager Mickey Loomis, he indicated the team will stick with Derek Carr as the team's starting quarterback in 2025. Stupid. But are we surprised? The Rams have given Jonah Williams permission to seek a trade per sources. He's a former Pro Bowler in Detroit. He signed a big free agent deal with LA, but he only played 4 games due to injury and he got benched. Oh well. The Rams want to retain Matthew Stafford. We'll see if they're able to. It's kind of been interesting with that situation. The Titans, they've granted permission to former Pro Bowl linebacker Harold Landry to seek a trade. He started all 17 games last season. 71 tackles, 9 sacks, 18 pressures, and 4 pass deflections. The last 3 seasons, 31.5 sacks, and is due $17.5 million base salary this season. So, Harold Landry, Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, Jonathan Allen are some players permission to have been granted permission to seek some trades this offseason. The Indianapolis Colts intend to have an open QB competition behind Anthony Richardson and have yet to determine the player they intend to acquire this offseason. I mean, oh boy, because this is going to end well. Who the hell are they going to go out there and get it? Yeah, but that's all the NFL here that I wanted to talk about. So let's quickly talk about some wrestling here from WrestleOps. Travis Scott, he's going to appear at Elimination Chamber this Saturday in Toronto. He's set to appear. Okay. So via WrestleVotes, the radio backstage pass, there's several within the company that strongly dislike the 3-hour format for SmackDown. They feel the quality of the show has dipped in the last few months. So several within the company, it's been shit, man. The formatting's not been there, and the star power isn't there. There was no reason for SmackDown to go to 3 hours. It's just been really boring. I mean, I think it's the 3 hours in my opinion, and they don't really have that many top stars on SmackDown. People are like, oh, it's not 3 hours. I kind of think it is. It's part of that, and part of they don't really have the stars like Monday Night Raw has on Netflix. There's a thing there from WrestleOps. So, despite rumors, Vince McMahon starting his own pro wrestling promotion. Despite rumors, he's not starting his own wrestling promotion. He's not starting it. I mean, this kind of isn't a surprise to me. So, an update on when Roman Reigns will return from his WWE hiatus. He'll be, I believe, March 21st. March 21st episode of Friday Night SmackDown from Italy, and March 28th in London, England. He's been gone for WWE TV since the Royal Rumble, but within the next several weeks, he'll be on March 21st and March 28th SmackDowns. So WWE looking to adding another show to WrestleMania 41 week. I don't know what show, but they're looking into it. And there was apparently a spoiler leak tonight from Dr. I forgot what was his name on Twitter. I forgot his name. Yeah, I believe it was Featherstone. Dr. Featherstone apparently leaked, spoiled the big match for the men's elimination chamber. I thought that was lame, man. I'm not going to spoil it here. Because I don't know if that's going to be the winner or not. Apparently he said Jey Uso was going to win the Rumble, and he did. We'll see. If that does turn out true, just stop spoiling these shows, man. Just let the fans watch and enjoy it, not fucking spoil shit. I hope it's not true, because I want to see John Cena win the Elimination Chamber. Just because it's his retirement tour. If he doesn't win, it's a fucking, it's lame. But yeah, that was apparently leaked tonight by Mr. Featherstone. But yeah, that's all the news I'm going to talk about here. So I'm talking about some NBA news here to end this video. I would do NASCAR news, but there's not enough time. The 76ers, they aren't ready to pull the cord and still see Joel Embiid as their cornerstone. They sit 2.5 games out of the final playing spot per J.K. Fisher. Just give it up, man. If a healthy Embiid can't make it to the conference finals, a freaking injured Joel Embiid's not making the conference finals, man. I feel like this is just smoke and mirrors. I mean, they won't go far. If they even get in the fucking playoffs, let alone the play-in. The New York Knicks were rumored to be willing to trade every single one of their draft picks for Joel Embiid before pivoting Mikal Bridges and Cat. Yeah, right. They dodged a huge bullet not trading for Embiid and getting Karl Anthony Towns. Lou Williams goes off on LaMelo Ball for being the leader of a team that lost by 50. This is led by the same person that we were rooting for 2 to 3 weeks ago to be an All-Star. Where's the pride? One person can't lead an entire team, buddy. Who knows? I mean, who knows if his leadership's not there? I mean, the team's trash. I don't know what you want him to do. And two of those games where they got blown out, I don't even think he played. Draymond Green says Kevin Durant joined the Warriors, made 2015-2019 the best era in NBA history. Doug Gottlieb calls LeBron a troll. They've had these back and forths. Doug Gottlieb, dude, your team's like 3-24 in the fucking Horizon League. I would pipe down there. Get a grip. Get a grip. Joel Embiid reportedly has to regularly receive injections in his left knee just to play. He just needs to stop playing, man. He's just risking injury at this point. Suffering a really, really bad injury. This is most likely Kevin Durant's last season as a Phoenix Sun. Not a surprise. Paul George is taking a break from podcasting, focus on a championship. Yes, sure. But yeah, that's all to say here. Until next time, Alkaline. Peace.